Assalamualaikum and very good evening to you all. Okay, right? We are here today because we want to discuss about one of the hot issue from last year, which is in 2019. The issue is about the banning of smoking. So we are going to start this discussion with introducing ourselves. My name is Muhammad Azra ibn Arizan, matrix number 201893.
Hello everyone, my name is Shobana Ramakrishnan. My matrix number is 203994.
Hello everyone, my name is Ahmad Zaim Zuhudi bin Amran and my metric number is 202825.
Hi everyone, my name is Nur Alin Hawani binti Muhammad Abdul Halim and my metric number is 203562.
Hi everyone, my name is Karunisa binti Abdul Hakim. My metric number is 203064.
Okay, the banning of smoking in eateries is look like violating people right to smoke, and it seems like a mistreatment to people right and freedom. So is everyone ready to begin?
Yes.
Yes.
Let me start this discussion first with my opinion. So from my point of view, I agree that this banning of smoking in eateries is looks like violating people right and freedom to smoke because it seems like a mistreatment to people right and freedom. All people have the right to do whatever they want as long as not disturbing other people. I need you all to know that smoking after having meal is the nature among smokers. I'm not very sure myself because I'm not a smoker. But when I ask my friends who are also smokers, they say that smoking after eating gave them a real feel and satisfaction of smoking. They told me that after eating is one of the best time to smoke. Although I'm not smoking, I have a lot of friends who are smoker and it's not a big deal to me if they smoke while I'm eating. From my personal observation, after this banning started on 1st January 2019, my gathering time with my friend at eateries became shorter as we need to change our lepak port because they are not allowed to smoke in at eateries. So what do you think?
Thank you, Zai. In my opinion, banning of smoking is mistreatment of human rights. It's because, in my point of view, smokers can reduce their stress while they are smoking. For example, the smokers such as the people that working in office or workshop, their free time is during lunchtime. So in the lunchtime, they can eat, and after eat, they can reduce their stress while smoking. Example, after their work, if they go back home also cannot smoke maybe because their house got children and people who got any sick, so they can only release the tension while smoking in public areas only.
I agree with your point about the smokers smoke for releasing their stress because most of them will be smoking after having lunch or dinner after their job. Therefore, they can take a break and chill down their mind when they go to a lunchtime. When the government bans smoking, this will cause them can't be able to release their tension. Even though it will take the freedom of the smokers, I would like to open your eyes about the contra for this situation, which is if the smokers able to smoke freely at the public area, it can increase the spread of smoke through the air that will harm the non-smoker who inhale it. As we know that smoke from tobacco such as cigarettes, cigars, or pipes contain hundreds of toxic chemicals. Thus, when it freely, it actually damages the non-smokers' health more than the smoker. And yeah, I agree with the government pass a law to ban the smoking in the public area for the sake of the non-smokers' life.
I definitely agree with you, Zaim, but I would like to address Shobana's point about smoking in public to release stress. Because as we all know, we have many other alternatives for a smoker to release stress, such as smoking e-cigarette, applying nicotine patch, and even exercise, which are more convenient and leave no impact on other people surrounding. What is your opinion, Shoba?
in my opinion, the workers that are working in the office, they are having their recess time like only 1 hour. So they can only reduce their stress within in 1 hour, maybe after their lunch. So they cannot travel within the 1 hour. Then they have to do something they like as they are free to think what they want to think. So maybe the smokers can reduce their stress only while smoking. As some people like to eat the sweets for reducing their stress, but some others are using the smoking skills to release their stress. So the smoking is being a way to reduce some people's stress. Can you understand what I'm saying?
Yes. Yes, you have a point there about lack of time. However, smokers only have to travel 3 meters away from people, and I do not see why is that a burden. What do you think, Lisa?
When we're talking about human rights, I have wondered if the non-smokers' rights are well protected. Restaurants and eateries are public places where people like to go to. So, are the elders, women, young individuals, and the workers there feel convenience being exposed to the smoke? So, for my opinion, I believe that the banning of smoking in eateries is not violating the right of people to smoke. Instead, the smokers are the ones who are violating the right of people who doesn't smoke. They are also violating themselves actually. So, because the people have the right to stay healthy and away from the dangerous smoke.
Excuse me. Do you mind if I say something here? I think the smokers also have their rights to smoke. Am I right?
I get your point, Shivana, but let's have a thought about this. Every person has the right to protect their health, to make sure the environment clean and free from air pollution, which one of the causes coming from cigarette smoke. So maybe some of people not care at all being exposed to the smoke, but most of the people find it is inconvenience for them. Also, there is no clear provision that states smokers have the right to smoke either under the federal constitution or under the Universal Declaration of Universal Human Rights. And this issue has also been raised many times in several European countries, but as a result, all effort to link smoking issues with human rights have failed and wasn't approved. So, did anyone agree with me?
Yes, I think so too, Nisa. I think we can all agree that smoking do more harm than good, let alone smoking in eateries while people eat. What I'm trying to say is smoking can cause lung damages not only to smokers but only to anyone who breathes in the smoke.
Uh, Sorry for interrupting. Do you try to say that smoking can affect or damage other people health?
Yes, exactly. For your information, like Zaim said earlier, secondhand smoke combines smoke from a burning cigarette and smoke exhaled by a smoker. The smoke from burning tobacco contains more harmful substances than inhaled smoke. This means people who are around smokers might have higher risk of having smoking related disorders.
Yes, I can accept the point, but not only because of smokers, it is their rights to smoke. If you got to know people are smoking, you can move away from them, right?
I could not agree more with Zaim and Nisa. Also, Alin point that smoking can damage other people health. But from my personal opinion, you can see right now that many restaurants provided special area or space that allow smokers to smoke.
Sorry for interrupt. I think what you mean is there are some restaurants separate the smokers and non-smokers separate, right? So can you give me some example of restaurants to that?
Oh, I think if you go to McD or KFC, you can find that there are an open area that allow people to smoke. And also you can see that at the nearest mama here, they separate the smoking area for smokers and non-smoking area for non-smokers. I have a personal idea in solving this problem instead of government implementing this banning. It's better if the government have the restaurant provide the smoking area separating with non-smoking area. It can be a win-win situation.
Yes, I think you are absolutely right because everyone will go to shops to spend their time with their family or friends. So the management of the shop can take some precautions. as they can prepare a place for the smokers so that the smokers won't be able to disturb the non-smokers.
Sorry for interrupt. I heard Azrael said about the restaurant need to prepare a place to allow the smokers for smoking. But like my hometown is a small town. The fast food restaurants like McD or KFC or something like that do not even exist there. So how to apply the idea for the mama, coffee shop and other small food stall which have an open area that actually doesn't have a single of room at their business site, which lead for the smokers smoke freely when when having their coffee time there.
Sorry, but you were asking a long question and I'm not able to understand. Can you make it short?
Okay. Actually, my question is about how to create a space that allow the smokers smoke at the small restaurants and mama, especially at my hometown.
I think it's depend on the government because if an order have been implemented by hook or by crook, all restaurants have to do that.
I see what you mean, but do you think it is efficient if the government were to implement that?
Sorry, can you give me a clear explanation again?
What I wanted to ask was, do you agree if the government set up designated smoking areas where people can legally smoke in it? Do you think it will actually work?
Okay, in my opinion, the government is not the only one can do the changes. Even the shop's leaders or the shop managers can also play their role to get the freedom for their customers, like what I said before, like preparing a room for smokers. I think some people agree for this banning because they can get a good health and good environment while eating in the restaurant or going outside. Clear?
Yeah.
Sorry, because we need to get back on the track because we were talking about the government and the act, not the topic itself.
Yeah, let's go back to our topic.
I want to add on. Right now, we are just saying about the smoking can damage our health, but we didn't say about the smoking can cause pollution, as when there's smoking at the public place, the smoke can pollute the quality of air. Do you agree with that?
I strongly agree with Zaim because the burnt cigarette smoke will produce hazard gases that can harm the quality of air. Am I right?
Yes.
After all, it seems like everyone have their own opinion. And before, I believe that the smokers have the right to smoke. But after I think about it more, I made a decision to agree that smoking in injuries must be banned because it can affect people's health and can cause air pollution.
Okay, in my conclusion, as I said just now, smoking can reduce the stress of some people. But if I think rationally, the smoking can also cause air pollution and can spread the illness to others.
Okay, for me, I still believe that smoking can cause the air pollution because before the banning of smoking in eateries is being applied, the smokers are just allowed to smoke outside from the closed building, and most of smokers will follow it to satisfy their desire on smoking. And after that, they will release bad smell from the smoke outside and give unpleasant breath in their mouth. And then the smoker the non-smoker inside the building will feel uncomfortable for their breath when they come inside.
Okay, to conclude my point, the banning of smoking in eateries should definitely be implemented as it is not at all new. Everyone, especially non-smokers, should support this initiative.
So I would like to conclude that the most important thing is everyone has the right to protect their health and to avoid the environment from the effects of cigarette smoke. In this regard, I would like to say that we should be cool and alert when doing something to make sure everyone around is being protected.
I think you're absolutely right.
I think we already made a final conclusion that all of us agree that the banning of smoking in eateries are not violating people's right and freedom. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you guys for your attention.